Hi everyone!
Welcome back to another video with Wonderful Boys. And today we just checked into
the Equarius Hotel.
Yep, and this hotel is actually one of the few hotels that is under Resorts World Sentosa, which means it's located in Sentosa itself. So getting here, you can go by three ways, which is Sentosa Express, which is last time known as the monorail. Next is actually by car or by the cable car. So three options. And from the main resort area to come to this hotel, actually you can walk by maybe 15 minutes. But you can take the shuttle bus as well, which is frequency quite high, I feel. Yeah. So being away from the main resort area gives you more privacy, but getting food might be a problem. So you need to travel back to the main resort area. Yeah. So we checked in actually on a Sunday. So quite a number of people, quite crowded. But I think the crowd control was quite okay lah. Yeah. And one more thing is that they actually need you to do face recognition. The whole process is really quite automated. It's through a screen. So you need to all the touchpad, key your address and all, email address and all that. So, and once you're done with it, right, they actually auto issue a card key, which I think is quite cool. Yeah, and also they will tell you the room number on the screen, which you need to take a photo, if not you forget lah.
Yeah.
And moving forward, right, moving on past the check-in process, to get to a room from the lobby area, you need to actually go through a verification process by the staff. So they need to know your room number, and then you need to show your IC so that they know that you actually stay in this room. It's a valid guest. They will let you through. If not, you can't go through. Yeah, and the room that we get actually is Deluxe King room. And
well, this Deluxe King room is actually about 51 square meters, and it's actually very, very big compared to many hotels in Singapore. And it has two kinds of configuration. So one is a king bed, and the other is a twin bed. And you can have two kinds of views. One, it will be facing the forested area, which is the back, and one will be facing the so-called harbour. And you can actually see the Adventure Cove and other hotels like the Hard Rock Hotel. And so it's actually more vibrant. Yeah. So we're going to show you the room in a bit later, and also some of the facilities that the hotel has to offer. It's a Sunday, so it's going to be a bit crowded. So we hope that it won't be too many people later.
Yep.
And of course, tomorrow's breakfast.
So before we actually move on to the room tour, help us like and subscribe below. So without further ado, shall we check out the room?
Yeah, let's go.
Hi, welcome to the Deluxe King room. This Deluxe King room is actually 51 square meters. Actually, they have two configurations. One is the king or the twin. So we got the king one. So once you come into the room, right, this entryway, of course, the first thing you need to do is actually to put in the card key. Actually, some of the hotel they already have some practice of inserted card key here, but this hotel they don't. So you actually have to insert the card key here. If not, it'll be all dark. So one tip I can advise is that sometimes you go hotel, you don't know your card keys all over the place, you don't know where to put. Actually, what I do is I will always put it at the door, so it's always here, you won't lose it. Okay, and on the left side here, it's actually where you put your luggage, and below you can actually put your shoes if you want to be neater. And on top here is just some space for you to put your stuff if you want to, but I don't think you will because it's quite high. Yeah, it's empty space lah. And opposite the luggage space area is actually the toilet. So let's check it out. Okay, so this is the toilet. It's all marble, which I like. Yep, and once you come in, right, on the left side here, this whole basin area, you have a dedicated vanity area for you to do your skincare and makeup. If you're tired, you can actually pull out a chair to do it. And over here, you can find the hairdryer. It's already plugged in, so you can use it immediately. And they actually have a TV in the toilet, so you can actually use it while you brush your teeth or soak in the tub, which we'll show you later. So the remote control is here. And from the toilet, right, there's actually a huge window for you to look out of the toilet. So if you want privacy, you can actually just activate the blind. So this is the basin area. So while you brush your teeth, you can actually look out. So when the blinds come down, right, you have more privacy lah. Yeah, so his and her basin, you don't need to fight. Two basins here. And the amenities they use is actually vitamin spa, so I think it's good. And other amenities here, dental kit, standard one lah. Okay, shower cap and all that. Yeah. So the next one is actually the bathtub, which I feel is actually quite big. Yeah, I think you can sit two people. Yeah, maybe one each side lah, so you don't have to squeeze the shoulder. Yeah, and They have the towels over there. And something I like is that, you know, some hotels they actually provide the toilet mat, which is just like a simple towel, but this is not. This is like really a floor mat kind of thing. Yeah. So beside the bathtub is the shower area. So they actually have hand-up shower here and also the rain shower, which I always love rain shower. I feel it's more relaxing. Yeah, again, vitamin spa amenities here. And the next room is actually the toilet bowl area. Yeah, which I want to show you lah. That's why you do your business. So let's check out the room area. So coming out of the toilet, okay, the first thing you see on the right side here is actually the light switches, which is for the toilet. Okay, and beside this, of course, the full-length mirror for you to check yourself. Make sure you're okay before you head out. And to control the aircon is over here. When we came in, it was 18 degrees Celsius, so not sure if that's the default. If you're afraid of cold, remember to adjust it. Yeah. So opposite this is actually the wardrobe. So I think it's quite nicely sized, brightly lit as well. So on top here, you have a spare pillow, and of course all the hangers here, standard amenities for the bathrobe, the ironing board. If the luggage area just now was not big enough for you, you actually have one more luggage rack which you can put it outside lah. Okay, and safe and iron here, and of course the bedroom slipper. Yeah. And right beside this wardrobe is actually the minibar pantry area. So they have standard things like, you know, tea, coffee and all that, but no espresso machine, yeah? Below it is actually the mini fridge, which is empty, so I will not show you. More storage space above here. Yep. And beside here is actually the lounge area. I think it's quite comfy so far. Okay, and right in front is actually the TV, which we'll show you later. Here, I think you can sit maybe like quite a comfortable 5-6 people. Yep. And I think the lamp on top is actually quite nice. A little bit of those, I think, China-inspired kind of theme. Yeah, which I like. Okay, and actually, all the remote control I realized, even the one in the toilet, right, is actually in a Ziploc bag. So I feel it's a bit, I don't know, low class. They actually should wrap in a plastic. Those, you know, you can seal it nicely, in better shape. Yeah. Okay, so over here is actually this king size bed. So when I check, right, it's actually 2 by 2 meters, which is a square. Okay, something I find it a little bit weird is that the bed mattress is like that, so the topper is actually separated. Yeah, so maybe it's something you want to take note of. Yeah. Okay, and also beside the bed, right, is this 2 bedside table, and I like it big because you can put a lot of stuff. I put a lot of chargers and all that here, and on both sides of the bed would have the PowerPoint as well, so you don't have to fight. Yep. So just now at the toilet, right, we actually see that the window, which you can look out, right? This is the window. So this is what happens when you draw the blind. You have this flora print blind, which you can't peep in. Okay. And beside here is actually the work desk area and the TV. So the TV is not that big. I think this is like what, 40? Yeah, slightly more than 32 lah, I guess. And you can actually swivel out when you're on the bed. You can watch it, or right in front you can watch it as well. And here is where you put the plug for your devices or your laptop. Actually, they also have a PowerPoint here, and I think they block out all the HDMI ports here, but it's okay because they actually it's exposed at the side here, which you can actually plug it in if you need to project to a bigger screen. Yeah, and drawers below here. Okay, some hotels, right, you actually see that they have this arrow here saying Qiblat. Okay, it actually points towards the direction of Mecca. So for Muslim, right, they actually have to pray a few times a day. So that is the direction they actually pray towards. Something for you to know. Yeah. So this room comes with a balcony. So the view is actually not that great, but it's not that bad. I would say it's quite nice lah. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so this is the balcony. I think it's quite a nice size balcony. So over here you can actually look out, right? There's nature and there's urban area, Hard Rock Hotel over there. Adventure Cove is actually all this area. So you can see people actually playing around, fooling around, having fun. And also, all the cable car. Hello! Okay, I don't think anyone can hear me lah. But if they look down, they can see me. Okay, so this balcony, right, I don't really like that it's all this parapeted or cemented wall. I actually like those grills that you can see through, see downstairs. I prefer those kind. Yep. And also this balcony area, they come with this 2 chair and a table for you to actually lounge here. But if you sit down, actually you can't really see much except for the sky and the cable car. Yeah. Okay, I think the room, right, it's actually quite nicely sized, 51 square meter. So throughout the room, actually you can see a lot of space for you to actually put your stuff or move around or even exercise in it. Yeah. So that's about it for the room tour. Next up, we'll actually show you other facilities like the swimming pool and the gym. Yeah, let's go.
Hi and welcome back. So we're at this, I'll say the pool terrace area, where it's a lot of lush greeneries around here, and this is actually where the beach villas are, as well as the very large swimming pool and the gymnasium, which is over there. Later we will show you the gymnasium. So let's head over this way, and the pool is right over here. But oddly, there isn't really any walking track towards the pool, so you have to walk through the grass. And right over here, there is a nice little sitting area. We can actually overlook the entire pool, and looks like a swing. It's quite relaxing. Alright, so as we go towards the pool, well, the pool is actually connected, but there is actually an overhead bridge right over there, and you will need to actually go under the bridge to get to the other side of the pool. So come on. And you can see that the pool area is very, very big, and all those are the beach villas. We have direct pool access, so actually if you book a room in one of those villas, it's actually quite beautiful. And there are some sun decks around here where you can just sit down and basically enjoy or suntan. Right, so let's head over to the other side, which is also equally beautiful. I would say that this side is slightly bigger, and yeah, it's quite good. So yeah, have a look here. And there's a bridge where you can go in the middle, and basically you can have a look at both the left side and the right side at the same time. So that's pretty much it that we have for the pool. And later on we're going to head to the gym. So see you later. Right, so this is the gymnasium. Basically when we want to enter, we need to book a time slot, and even though the gym is actually very big, we had to, there's only a maximum of 5 person allowed at any one time inside. So when we first enter, there is a washroom, and as you proceed inside, it's really, really big, and it has lots of greeneries on the outside, so it's like when you work out, you can actually get to see very nice greenery. And this area is, you can see that you can do your free weights here. All the other free weights are here, and you have 2 benches. And behind are all of the equipment, very modern equipment. You got the treadmills, you have the cycling bikes, and you have all the other stationary equipment. Right, so if you want water, water is over here, and they provide this kind of like in a container instead of a bottle. And yeah, that's about it. The towels are outside if you want to get that. So yeah, that's about it for the gym and fitness center. And also the pool will be showed you just now. And if not, we will see you for tomorrow's breakfast. So bye bye. Alright, good morning. So we are now having breakfast here at the Forest restaurant, which is on the lobby level of the Equarius Hotel. And basically you can have the breakfast either inside the restaurant or back in your room. So basically you need to come down and get a takeaway of the menu. And right now the dining restrictions are 2 persons. So if you're a family of more than 2, then probably it's better if we just dine in the room. Alright, so when we're seated, we're basically given this menu right over here. And the options are quite limited. Basically, you get to choose one set of either a Western or a local set. I'll get to that very shortly. And it comes with some like a bread basket and also some fruits, and also beverages where you can choose unlimited quantities of coffee or tea and juices, apple juice or orange juice from the carton. And right over here, we have the cappuccino, which looks nice actually, surprisingly. And also tea. We have a selection of Earl Grey, English breakfast, and I believe a sencha tea. And then here is the orange juice. So for the mains, it actually came in like a tray. Actually looks like an airplane kind of a food. it was wrapped in a plastic as well. So this is the yogurt right here, the same. The fruits bowl and 2 pieces of bread. I guess this is a plain bread, and I think that's an apple kind of pastry. Basically, we chose one of the Western set and one of the local set. So for the Western set, it's basically fixed. You can't change anything of it, and basically it's just scrambled eggs. You can't choose a choice of eggs, and yeah, it looks a bit overcooked. It comes with some vegetable on the side, the hash browns. They have chicken sausage, pork bacon, and grilled tomatoes right here. As for the local set for today, I was told that it changes. Today is nasi lemak right over here. The rice portion is quite good. There comes with a chicken wing. This is the ikan bilis. Then this is the, I guess this is the egg, chili egg. And I was told this is a prawn dumpling. So basically the food items are just one-time serving, but the beverages you can order as much as you like. And the breakfast time is between 7:30 to 10:30 in the morning. Yeah. So that's all. We're gonna start digging in, and we'll see you later when we summarize our entire stay. So bye-bye. Alright, so we're just about to check out from our stay here at the Equarius Hotel. So it's a good time for us to give a quick summary about our entire stay.
Yep.
So let's first start off with the check-in. So we came a little bit early, so there was not that many people, but nonetheless, it was a very slow process to check in because there was an automated system. Basically, you need to do everything from a computerized system, and it took a lot of time because you have to scan your IC, you have to do face recognition, and you have to read a lot of things online, right? So yeah, how do you find the check-in experience?
And I think the check-in experience is a little bit like what happened in Malaysia Genting. So a lot of machines for you to do your own check-in, right? And a key card will come out from the machine. So it's somewhat like that experience, but of course I would say here in Singapore it's slightly better experience because there's still people there guide you, and the aircon is actually quite strong. So but apart from that, right, because our booking actually comes with a dining credit, so if you go through the machine, actually they do not give us that dining credit, or they do not advise us on how to go and redeem the credit and all that. So after checking in, we went back to the room. A few hours later, then we realized, hey, we didn't get a voucher, right? So we went back to the counter, and then you have to go through the thing with us again. Oh, the voucher is like that. You have to redeem it at these restaurants and all that. But then again, the paper, which is the voucher, the information is also not updated. I understand that, you know, during this pandemic period, it's like operating hours is always changing and all that. But the restaurant actually should update the hotel, or the hotel should update the guests. I feel I mean, they don't need to reprint the paper, but they can verbally advise the guests again.
Okay, so also when you want to go into the hotel area, you need to go through like a screening where they will basically check your room number and see whether it matches the guest list that they have. So if you're planning to, you know, bring in some guests, extra guests that's not registered guests, then that might be a problem for this particular hotel.
I think you can still register the guests at the counter, but they probably cannot stay over.
Yeah. And also we talk about the room itself. The room itself is the deluxe room. Basically we have the one which views the sea and the Adventure Cove water park. So the view is quite good. The room is actually looks the same as when we were here more than 10 years ago. And on first glance, it looks quite okay, but I think there were some, you know, defects in the room, right?
Okay, firstly, the room is nice size. The bathtub wise, there's some, you know, every time the corner will have some rubber, right? At the basin or at the bathtub, but the rubber actually is coming off. So I think they should actually remove the whole thing and re-rubberize the area.
Yeah, and the marble floor is also not very clean. I noticed that when closer look. And also the bed, which we were sitting on, is actually quite strange because it's only a layer of, I would say, a comforter on top, and the mattress below is just not even, you know, there's no casing, no bed sheet at all. So yeah, it's a bit.
But it's quite comfortable, I say.
I would say
for
it's
me,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so moving on towards the facilities. So this hotel has a very nice pool as well as a fitness center. First of all, the pool. I think that because this is a very family kind of hotel, so do try to avoid the school holidays and the weekends. If you can go on a weekday, then it'll be quite quiet. And the pool was really big, wasn't it?
I think it's quite nice design because it's like a beach villa kind of thing. Because the pool is actually located at the beach villa area, so it's actually quite nice shape lah, I would say. And actually, it's really like a beach feel, even though there's no sandy beach, but they give you the resort vibe a lot.
Yeah, and the fitness center was also very well equipped.
Very
right?
spacious.
Very big, yes. Oddly, it was only the maximum capacity was only 5, so you do really need to make an advance reservation if you don't want to be disappointed, especially again on the weekends or school holidays. Yeah.
I think booking slots for swimming pool is a little bit more difficult as compared to the gym.
Yeah. Also, we can talk about the food. Recently, we had the breakfast here, and the breakfast you can choose to have it in the room or in the restaurant downstairs. And basically, you're only given a menu which is 2 options: either the Western option, which is the scrambled egg set, or the local options. In our case today was the nasi lemak set. I think that obviously the options are very limited, and for the coffee you can only choose cappuccino, only one choice.
But not too bad, right? You say
it's not too bad, yeah. But nonetheless, the variety is really lacking, and the quality. I think your eggs were.
The egg was not so good. It's a little bit overcooked.
Yeah. Didn't
over scrambled.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a bit of an underwhelming experience for the breakfast. So finally, we talk about the service. I think there's a lot of areas here to address. I think because there are lots of part-timers, I believe, and they are not really trained in the hospitality industry, and so many of them were quite, I would say, direct, not so polite, and the way that they answer questions, not very good. And because they're all like kind of assigned to one particular area, if you ask them, someone at the pool, you ask them about the breakfast, they have no idea what's happening, that kind of thing. And that's actually not too good, right? So what do you think?
I just want to say one example is like when we do come in from outside to the hotel, we have to do safe entry, right? So we checked in yesterday, and so today we didn't, re-check in on the safe entry app. So when we try to show the app, right, the check-in, so the staff just say wrong date, rather than say please check in again today. So I think it's mostly just choice of words.
Lack of training, I guess, in this industry. Okay, so you also want to talk about a bit about location, I believe.
Okay, the location-wise is because it's Sentosa, so it's not that convenient to get a lot of food options or shopping. I mean, yes, VivoCity is just maybe stone throw away, not exactly stone throw, but you really need to travel from this hotel to the integrated resort area. From there, then you take the Sentosa Express to the Vivo main island area. So it's not that convenient unless you're always on Grab to grab food and all that. So that's one thing to consider. But then that gives you more privacy.
I mean, you come here just for the resort vibes and away from civilization, actually. All right, so I think that's all that we have.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you do enjoy this video, do remember to give us a like and click on the subscribe button right below here.
More videos over here?
Yeah, right over there. We also do a lot of hotel reviews. You can check out all the hotel reviews that we do over there. So if not, we will see you in our next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.